Hello, fellow Hodaggers. My name is Tom Scheaffer, and my father was Les Scheaffer, who was the director of Northeast Neighborhood House, which is now called Eastside Neighborhood Services, in 1949. And he was the first director of Camp Bovey, which was then known as Camp Hodag. And in 1951, Camp Hodag was renamed in honor of Kate Coons Bovey, whose generous support made it possible. And Joe Hollowa then became the camp director and was the director for many years after that. And I was so fortunate that I could spend so much of my childhood at Camp Bovey. And when camp was not in session, we used it for our own family retreat. I was a camper there for several years. I was a volunteer worker. In those early years, there were no indoor toilets or washing facilities. There were 2 latrines. There was one for the girls, which was above the ball field, and another for the boys across from Deer Cabin. And also, there was a dock in front of each cabin where the campers would wash, they would brush their teeth there. And back in those days, we didn't worry about shampoo in the lake water or soap. We were just happy to be living at camp and living an outdoor life. My parents instilled in me a real love and respect for nature. And Camp Bovey is really the place where I was the happiest in my childhood. And I was so excited whenever we went up to camp, especially those last 10 miles when we left Gordon and we drove on that roller coaster sandy road and then turned off into camp just before the Flamangs farm. I know that anyone who has spent time at camp has their own memories and experiences that only camp living can offer them. And I still remember that sudden strong pull on my fishing rod when I caught that 10-pound northern pike. In the mornings, I'd walk all by myself down to the lakeshore just to watch the deer drink. And I know that you have your own memories about camp. Camp really has a way of making its mark on anybody who has spent time there. Just spending time in nature is so healing and essential for the human spirit. We are so fortunate to have Camp Bovey. 200 acres of pine forest in a spring-fed lake is something to be treasured and protected. In 1999, I returned to camp for the 50th reunion. There was now a bathhouse with showers and toilets for the campers and the staff. But over the years, that bathhouse has become outdated and in great need of repair or complete replacement. Camp needs our help. Many of the buildings are in need of maintenance, and we desperately need now a new bathhouse and septic system. Camp is too precious and important to let it decline. Now in 2021, we are launching a huge campaign to revitalize camp, and we are asking for your support. Now more than ever, young people and older need the healing experience that only a camp experience can give them. Camp Bovey will be 70 years old this year, and I also will be 70. Camp has given me so much over all these years, and I know it has also given you so much. And it is now time for us to give back something to camp. With your support, we can keep camp going strong for another 70 years. Thank you very much.